Welcome back to another video by Haste Computer Repair. Today's budget PC has a solid combination of CPU and GPU. First, let's talk a little bit about the case. This is a Gamdias Aura with 4 pre-installed ARGB case fans, which features a nice metal grille up front for solid air intake, 1 rear exhaust fan, and there's also room up here to install a radiator or just offer some passive air exhaust. Right over here is where you control the color scheme of the ARGB fans, the LED button. Beside that is 2 times USB 2.0, 1 USB 3.0, microphone and headphone jacks, and of course the power button. So enough about that, let's take a look at the innards of the PC. Right underneath that Thermalright Assassin Spirit 120V2 CPU cooler is a Ryzen 7 3800X CPU with 8 cores and 16 threads. This is my first time testing out this CPU and I'm kind of excited to see how well it performs not only with gaming but also with some video rendering tests. Right below that we have the EVGA GeForce RTX 3060 XC graphics card with 12GB of GDDR6 memory. There's 2 different versions of this XC graphics card. You can see that this one does not have a backplate installed, and this one over here, which looks identical until you flip it over and see that there is an extra backplate. So we see here on the Tech Power Up website that we do have a boost in clock speeds as well as theoretical performance. And there's 2 different spec sheets from EVGA, one for the card without the backplate and one with. The non-backplate version doesn't seem to have the boost clock speeds listed, but the backplate version does. I'm not too sure if there's a difference between the 2, so please let me know in the comments. I wasn't able to find much online. Either way though, I'm still pretty impressed by the performance of this graphics card. We also have 16GB of Corsair Vengeance 3600MHz DDR4 RAM, and it's packed onto an AsRock B550M-HDV motherboard. The main feature being that it does have PCIe 4.0 speeds. Here we have a Corsair CX600M 600-watt modular power supply. Underneath the graphics card, we have a Micron 3400 512GB NVMe solid-state drive with Windows 11 Pro installed. To accompany that, I threw in this 250GB Seagate Barracuda hard drive for extra storage space. Taking a look at the rear I/O of the motherboard, we have a mouse and keyboard PS2 port, 2 times USB 2.0, HDMI, DVI, and VGA ports that we can't use with this CPU as there's no integrated graphics, 4 times USB 3.2, RJ45 Ethernet port, audio in and out, and the graphics card has 1 times HDMI 2.1 and 3 times DisplayPort 1.4a. So like I said before, I wanted to see how well the CPU handles video rendering in DaVinci Resolve, so let's quickly cut to that and see how we did. Yes, very interesting indeed. So that's some pretty solid results. I could definitely see myself using this if I didn't already have my workstation up and going. So I was thinking about doing a tour of the shop that I work out of. I know my videos don't get a ton of views, but some of them do pick up some pretty good traction. Still, there's a lot going on here and quite a bit to show off. So if that sounds interesting to you, let me know. Now all that's left is to check out the gaming performance. As always, hopefully this video helped you out, and if you're using a similar combo in 2024, definitely let me know in the comments. Other than that, thanks a lot for checking out my video and have a great day.